Hello students, look at the picture on the slide. मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ? मैं वैसा क्यों हूँ? Why am I like this? Why is it that I have something that looks like my mother, something that looks like my father? Why do I behave in a particular way? So many whys that keep popping up around your head all of the time, isn't it? Let's try and find an answer to this मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ question which is blogging your mind. In the lesson, heredity. The textbook tells you that this lesson is combined with heredity and evolution. However, in the current scenario for this year, we have kept evolution on hold. Though, for some instances, we might refer to a couple of its examples so as to clear what heredity is or what are the effects that are seen. Okay, shall we start? To cover the entire essence of heredity, we need to know what are the key terms that are associated with it. So let's familiarize ourselves with the key terms first. Look at the picture carefully. Surprised? Not only because they are celebrities, but if you look clearly, you find some resemblance in them. Can you make out one is a daughter and one is a mother? Yes. So, this in heredity, we are going to study about how the genetic material gets transferred from parent to the offspring. One more familiar face. All of you would have enjoyed those movies definitely. Now, what really, whenever you see such pictures, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? You try to guess who the person is by looking at certain specific features. Like in this case, I know he's got blue eyes, some nice hair, and a typical type of smile. These are characters. In heredity, in genetics, we call them as characters. They are the features that help us to recognize a living organism. And those features could be in terms of complexion, hair color, shapes of nose, chin, dimples, eye color, and many more. So, second key term is character. Let's understand all these characters, all this transfer of genetic material is because of a unit, a small functional unit present on our DNA, on our chromosomes that ensures that it controls all these traits and characteristics. That unit is called as gene. Let's see where this gene actually lies. Now, if you are going to follow my cursor, you will see that it goes from a cell which has a nucleus. In the nucleus, there is certain genetic material that is packed in terms of chromosomes. On the chromosomes, you have this DNA, and on that DNA, you have its functional unit or gene. And it is because of this gene that there are certain characters which are passed on from your parents to you, or maybe from their parents to them, and it comes along the family tree. Let us see few more key terms that are associated with heredity or genes. One more picture, one more famous dancer, actress. Again, some similarity in features, some similarity in the way they dance maybe. So we call them as a trait. Trait which is very specific quality or characteristics of an individual. Remember, these traits, we will talk about it further also. These traits can be inherited. Okay, so certain features in the facial looks can be inherited from parents, like in this case, whereas some traits can be acquired over a period of time. So it doesn't mean that if this lady Hema Malini was a beautiful dancer, the same is a beautiful dancer, that then the same by default gets passed on to her child, Isha? No. Had she not taken that much of efforts to be an equally competent dancer. Okay, so remember, traits are inherited, but some can also be developed. Famous personality once again. Yes, again, see the difference. This is the football player Ronaldo with his child Ronaldo Jr. And although there is certain similarity seen in their faces, there is some little bit difference that you can always make out, you know, and that is because of variation. That is what we call as variation. So it is nothing but differences or changes seen in features among individuals, although they belong to the same parents, and that is how that variation actually clubs up and leads to a diverse nature of people in the society. There is one more very important term which we will refer when we study a little bit more about genetic uh, traits and their interpretations. We call it as an allele. An allele is one of two or more versions of a gene. Okay, so look at the picture. You have a gene for which depicts or which determines the eye color. Now its allele could be a brown, blue, emerald, gray, black. These are all alternative alleles for an eye color. So an alternative form of character eye color, wherein one for black, another for blue, another for green. This is what we call as alleles. Same way when it comes to height, there could be an allele for one part which comes from the parent which is for tallness, the other from the other parent which comes for dwarfness. We will talk about it little more in the coming slides.